Good morning. It is Monday, June 26, 2023. It is 10:13 a.m. in my locale. Yes, I know I'm late, but not really late. And it is 86 degrees at our current area. So what's been going on? Well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are my days off, so we're in the middle of that. So yesterday was big on washing all the bed sheets, washing all the comforters, washing all the blankets again. Nothing happened, just it was the time. So yesterday was cleaning day. I was able to rearrange the stuff up in the attic over there, which is a great thing. I still need to get rid of stuff. That's in the back, and I'm having a harder time with that. We've got some ideas. However, we're not ready to put them into place yet. We're going to do our very best to start up there and then work our way backwards. I got a box of files I could just get rid of. I'm trying to figure out how to manage those. My office stuff is pretty much pared down to a single box. I'm doing pretty good, except for the scanner and printer, which sits there. I did about 2 hours at school, so I spent some time with that yesterday as well. And just reorganized, got rid of stuff, decrapified around here. Did the simple, open a drawer, empty that out, got rid of stuff over there. So we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty successful with this. The kids, of course, are just fine. This morning got up, had myself some coffee, had myself a cup of tea after that. Started doing some writing, some workings, and now we are here. Took the garbage out, took the dogs out. I may start another load of laundry because that was also, like I said yesterday, was just laundry. But now we're here. So let's start. Spread everything out here. Let's start with our daily Zen poem. I'm going to warn you, it's long. Joshu asked his teacher Nansen, "What is the Tao?" And Nansen replied, "Ordinary mind is the Tao." Joshu said, "Shall I try to seek it?" "Well, if you try for it, you'll become apart from it," Nansen replied. "How can I know the Tao unless I try for it?" persisted Joshu. The Tao is not a matter of knowing or not knowing. Knowing is delusion. Not knowing is ignorance. When you have truly reached the Tao, undoubtedly you will find it as vast as the boundless space. How can it be discussed on the level of right and wrong? With these words, it is said that Joshu came to a sudden realization. Joshu, 778, 897, Nansen, 748, 834. Okay. That's pretty good. Ordinary mind is the Tao, and just the everyday experience of living is the Tao. If you're trying to find it, you're not going to find it. If you're trying to know it, you're not going to know it. If you don't know it, you're just dumb. The only thing you really know in this sentence, or this poem, is what dealing with reality is as it stands. Your ordinary mind. Going through your day, doing the tasks that are necessary, and taking joy in their completion and their quiet and effective completion. Trying to chase after enlightenment is trying to find the back of your own head without a mirror. It doesn't work. So, when I get there, I'll let you know. We will do our second daily rune bowl today. I already did mine for myself. The one for everybody else late in our morning is that's Rado. That's the rune of movement, but it is inverted. So it might mean that we just have to take a break. Let's find out. 123. Okay, Rado, a journey, communication, union, reunion. Receiving this rune puts you on a notice and particularly attentive to personal relationships at this time. Ruptures are more likely than reconciliations. Effort will be required to keep your good humor, and whatever happens, how you respond is up to you. The requirements of your process may totally disrupt what you had intended, and hoped for outcomes may elude you. And yet what you have regarded as detours and inconveniences and disruptions and obstacles and failures and deaths will be a rerouting an opportunity with reunion and union the only abiding destinations. said you're probably going to have a problem with somebody today. And since I'm a hermit, I don't have problems with much of anybody. The last person that gave me a little bit of static was on the phone with me for about 40 seconds. I won't go too far into it. I gave him... It is another situation of, I gave you what you wanted and you're still unhappy. Well then, go be unhappy somewhere else. So, sometimes getting what you want is a terrible thing, right? Let's go to our little book. When the general regards his troops as young children, they will advance into the deepest valleys with him. If he regards the troops as his beloved children, they will be willing to die with him. They are treated well, but cannot be employed. Then they are loved, but cannot be commanded. Or in the chaos, they cannot be governed. Then they can be compared to arrogant children that cannot be used. Well, that's pretty interesting, considering if they are well treated but cannot be employed. I invite all of you to open your front doors and take a look outside and see what the people are like today. Well treated but cannot be employed. Not that they can't listen. They can't focus. They can't. Somebody says to them, whoa, you're doing that wrong. Shut up, I watched YouTube. You turn around and walk away. All right, see ya. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, I'm too far away. I can't hear you. That's the reason I went Galt. Right? That's one of those really good reasons. So before we get our views today, let's go right into our stuff. Our poem tells us, you're trying to seek something, you need to have just an ordinary mind. Do just the things you do in that day, and you will be in the Tao, that wonderful experience of living. And our rune tells us that in that wonderful experience of living, today you may encounter people and you're going to have some challenges with them. Okay? It's not a big challenge, because ultimately at the end it all comes together. But today, don't look for things for people to go your way. This is easier for a lot of people, like me, or other people may have it harder, like you. I don't look for people to go my way because I don't give a shit about them, and it really doesn't matter. So I don't worry about whether they're going my way or not. I'm going my way, and that's how it's going to work, because I've waited too long and lost too much trying to help somebody else on their way. So now it's their job, and mine is mine, and that's it. Your mileage may vary. Please check your owner's manual. And our book tells us that if you treat your troops very well, the people that you are responsible for, like beloved children, they will follow you in the fire. But if they're well treated, but they can't be commanded, they can't listen, well then guess what? They're goddamn useless. And you'll never win. So the only answer is one of two in my mind, which is either get better kids, get a smaller army. That's it. But now, because I can, your obligatory case of you. You have anything to say? You eat your breakfast? Anything else? Okay. And now for the other one, which you'll excuse me to leave the camera. Come here, buddy. No. Your quiet moment of Bodhi. You hear something outside, I think. Hi. You say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. Okay. So what's up for the rest of my day? A little bit of laundry. I have something I'd like to fix outside. I'm just waiting for the temperature to drop up and down so I can play with the mosquitoes a bit. And let's see. I have to call the RV guy about my AC. We have to have a conversation about that, which I think is fine. We have to talk to some financial stuff today. Hopefully we'll have something to do about that. And I have to do a little bit more studying. Got to go to school. And a little bit more conversation on real estate, which I don't want to have, but I have to check my email to find out when that call is going to come in. So I think today's going to be pretty full. We might bust out the grill for dinner. Who knows? Maybe kielbasa and potatoes, or maybe I'll take out the pork chops and we'll do rice, or maybe we'll just do kielbasa and rice and vegetables. Who knows? That might be an interesting mix. But today's going to go pretty... It's not going quickly, but it's not going slowly. And I think next week I have to go to town. So other than that, it's just a matter of watering plants. But I'm going to wait until later in the day, add some food for them and get them started. My peas are not looking great, but it's not a critical thing. We didn't get many pods out of them, but I have other peas, so I can always get them started in here. So I hope you have a good day. I hope that the disruption you have with people will be very small and very slight. I hope that you will take joy in seeking out ordinary things. And I think more than anything else in the world, you understand that in order for you to win with a group, that if they love you, they'll walk in fire. If they adore you, they will walk over fire. But if you treat them well and they cannot be taught or controlled, you're not going to win. And my answer is, if you're not going to win with this group, either get a different group or get a smaller army. Because I have already seen the people out there today. Just having a conversation with someone the other day, they're like, Carl, you know so much. You've learned so much in your years. And I'm like, thank you. You know, how do you teach someone that goes, oh, I already know that. Have you ever done it? No, but I'll figure it out. Okay. You know, you know, what do you know? I'll just Google it. Okay. You can't really set me aside, nor can we set any of our older folk with greater deals of experience aside. They have a very unique perspective we want to pull from that I think is extremely important, because it's not just the functional and the technical. There are probably little things that they can't write down or can't describe that you might need. And when I see somebody go, oh, I got it, my first instinct is, yeah, you got it. And I walk away. Then I hear them drop it, fumble, scream, swear, cry, I can't. And at that point in time, the only thing I can really do is increase the pace of which I am walking away. I cannot teach a disengaged learner. I cannot teach a learner that already knows what they're talking about, or says they do, because that's my weakness. If you want to learn something and I have something to share with you, then you're going to have to take some direction. But if you already know it all, and you're already perfect as you stand, and so brave, and so capable, and so stunning, and so wonderful, then there's absolutely no reason for me to be in the room. I'm just in the way. Do it yourself. And that is probably the most important message I can give you today. Do you need to get something done? Do it yourself. Let's sign off the right way. If you don't help you, nobody else will. Thanks, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no to any of those questions? Hit the road, Jack. You're not tribe. We don't have time anymore. Nope, we don't have anything to offer you. Intelligence, skills, experience, information, food, water, transport. We have nothing to offer you. You're not tribe. They're going to have to go down the street and figure it out either. Oh, well, if they're so brave and capable and stunning and they know everything, well, then the problem's already solved. Why are you in the room? And if not, well, then maybe they'll find somebody else who will put up with their garbage. Not you, not me, not us. You have a great day. I'm going to take these kids OUT again. The tide getting a little high-low. It's at a kind of a slack tide over to the bay. So now's a good time to go see if we can go hunt down some crabs. Maybe a live stream tomorrow. I'll let you know in the morning. Bye.